G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Yes, today we have another FIFA 20 career mode experiment. We're going to be seeing whether a dream team of players can go undefeated in the Premier League. This is an experiment I have done for the past few seasons. We're here to do it again today. We've never been successful with it. We've come close, but maybe today's the day. And yes, we are going to be taking over Norwich City here. I always like to do it with a recently promoted team or a smaller sort of team in the Premier League. And this year, the Canaries get the option. But if you guys do go on to enjoy today's FIFA 20 career mode experiment, make sure you leave a like on the video. Also, if you are new around here, make sure you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. And I mean, if you look to the top corner there, you can see we've got a dream team. We need a dream manager. Sir Alex Ferguson is that. Let's hope the Sir Alex Ferguson, the Sir, gives us some good luck. But anyways, let's have a look at the squad we have. Of course, you will notice there is a few loaned out players. You couldn't get them off the initial squad, but every player that is currently on Norwich has been moved to free agency, except for one. You'll see who in a bit, but this is our side. So, Jan Oblak, Alisson, and Mark ter Stegen are our goalkeepers. In terms of left backs, we have gone for Andy Robertson and Jordi Alba. The centre backs are Giorgio Chiellini, Kalidou Koulibaly, Diego Godin, Virgil van Dijk, Sergio Ramos. Our two right backs are Joshua Kimmich and Danny Carvajal. In terms of defensive midfielders, we have Sergio Busquets and the nicest man in not just world football, but maybe even the world, N'Golo Kante. Whenever I feel sad, I look at that photo of Kante riding the bike when he was with the French national team, and all my troubles go away. Our centre midfielders are Luka Modric and Paul Pogba. Attacking midfielders are Kevin De Bruyne, Paulo Dybala, and Christian Eriksen. Left wingers, now this is where it gets quite exciting. We have Eden Hazard, Neymar, and Sadio Mane. Also, I'd just like to point out that these weren't my personal opinions. If it was a dream team, I'd be putting Alexander Mitrovic in there, but this is just purely based on overalls. I've gone on to Foothead, SoFIFA, all these websites, got the highest overall rated players per position and put them on the squad. Our right wingers are going to be Raheem Sterling, Mohamed Salah, and Leo bloody Messi. And then for strikers, we have Kylian Mbappe, Luis Suarez, Sergio Aguero, Harry Kane, Cristiano Ronaldo, and the one man that I said I kept on the Norwich side, Teemu Pukki. You can't do a Norwich career mode and not have the Pukki party happening. So then in terms of our lineup, our starting 11, this is going to be our strongest possible starting 11. Jan Oblak in goals, Ramos and Van Dijk are the two centre backs, Jordi Alba at left back, Kimmich at right back, Messi at right midfield, De Bruyne and Modric as our centre midfielders, Neymar on the left, and then Ronaldo and Mbappe up front. Imagine a world where Ronaldo, Mbappe, and Messi are all in the same attack. Going to the bench, we've gone to Stegen as a backup keeper, Koulibaly, Kante, Busquets, Hazard, Kane, and Salah on the bench. And then the rest of the players from the squad are in the reserves. But obviously, as the fixture congestion goes on, I'm going to have to rotate the squad slightly. I'm sure we're going to pick up a few injuries, so we're going to have to adapt to that. But anyways, I say we get into our first game of the Premier League season, and if memory serves me correctly, I think it's going to be against Liverpool, so we could go and lose our first game. That would be quite a blow. Okay, here we go. It's the first game of the Premier League season away at Anfield. I'd be quite embarrassed if we lost on the first day of the season, but it is away at Anfield against Liverpool. There's a real chance of that happening. Come on, Norwich. Come on, the Canaries. The result is going to be a 2-1 win. Messi and Mbappe scoring for us. That's one win out of 38. All right, game number 2 is at home. It is our home debut here, taking on Newcastle United. They're coming off, wow, they beat Arsenal 4-1 in their last game. Yeah, right, so they're in hot form. We're in decent form. Are we going to go 2 out of 2? Yes, we do. 4-0. Messi, Modric, Ronaldo, and Hazard on the scorer's sheet. 2 down. 36 to go. Okay, we're taking on Chelsea now at home. Chelsea are a good side. We've only taken one of their players in N'Golo Kante. Let's see if we can go undefeated again. And the score is going to be 3-0. Ramos with a red card early in the game, I would have assumed. Neymar with the brace, and Mbappe with the goal. We're flying. So no Sergio Ramos for this game here away at the Olympic Stadium against West Ham United. We've brought Koulibaly into the starting 11. Hopefully it doesn't disrupt things. Let's see how we're going to go here against West Ham. It is a 1-1 draw. Masuaku getting a late goal there for the Irons, for the Hammers. And it's a 1-1 draw, but it keeps us alive in the experiment. And Jordi Alba has suffered a torn calf muscle. 6 weeks on the sidelines for him, which means Robertson is going to get a good run in the side now. Oh my god, the injuries keep on coming and they don't stop coming. It's ter Stegen this time. He's broken his tibia. I would hate to break my bloody tibia. 5 months on the sidelines for him, so yeah, that's virtually his experiment over. We've gone into a new month, and Sergio Ramos has actually gone down 1 overall, which means I'm going to keep Koulibaly in the starting 11 until further notice. If a player overtakes another player, they're going to get a starting 11 spot straight up. So Manchester City is our next opponent. They are a tough opponent. If they're rocking like Leroy Sané, Jesus, these sorts of players, then we're going to have a tough task ahead of us. We're at home here. Norwich won this fixture in real life, and it's another win. Messi and Mbappe scoring. A strong side there for Man City, but we end up collecting 3 more points. Burnley away at Turf Moor. If any side was going to screw us up, it would be Burnley. They would somehow shithouse a win against us. Don't do it, Burnley. Come on, Norwich. Let's get another result. It's a 2-1 win. Mbappe and Ronaldo, I should say, stepping up once again. Defer got a late goal there for Burnley, but that's another win. So far, so good. Away at Selhurst Park now. Come on, lads. We've gotten 6 games in. We've got 32 to go, so it's a long way to go. But let's see how we go against Crystal Palace. It's a 2-2 draw. Wow, Kevin De Bruyne getting a red card. That could have been quite dangerous. Mbappe is the player of the month, and let's see if he keeps that form up as we are at home here, back at Carrow Road, taking on Aston Villa. Let's see what the result's going to be. It's a 3-0 win. Mbappe, Modric, and Messi all getting on the scorer sheet. Here we go. It's the 9th game of the Premier League season. Trying to make it 9 games without a loss. Kevin De Bruyne back in the side. We're travelling down south to Bournemouth. Eddie Howe, please have an off day. It's going to be, a 1-1 draw. Messi picking up the goal that keeps us alive. But some of these draws against lesser sides are concerning. All right, down south again here, taking on Brighton. Come on, Matt Ryan, I want you to have a shocker. I love Matt Ryan and Aaron Moy, but I hope they have terrible games in this one. They do. We win 3-1. Kimmich, Neymar, and Ronaldo scoring for us. We're getting there, lads. We're getting there. So if you look at the table here, ourselves and Man United are the top side. So this is going to probably be our toughest challenge yet. We're at home, which helps. We've got Jordi Alba back into the side, back from injury. Are we going to keep the streak alive? Man United's a tough opponent. Yes, no, yes, no, yes. 2-0. It's Ronaldo and Mbappe scoring. Mbappe's been on absolute fire this season, but we get past our toughest task so far and continue the streak. The experiment is still alive, baby. Okay, we're at home here against Watford. Watford have had a shocker of a season so far, which means that they're probably going to beat us knowing FIFA. Same lineup as last time, 9th of November, going for 12, and we win 3-0. Mbappe, Ronaldo, and Messi. Nice to see. All right, away at Goodison Park here. Come on, lads. Everton, another tough side. We haven't taken any of their players. Are we going to go and get another result on the board? It's going to be a 2-0 win. Koulibaly with an early red card. Mbappe with the brace. We're cruising, baby. We're cruising. Arsenal, they're coming equal second. Again, they'll have a good side. They still have Aubameyang. They still have Lacazette, Leno, all these good players. Let's see how we're going to go. They're in a good run of form as well. No Koulibaly, Chiellini in the starting 11, and the scoreline is a 4-0 win. What was I worried about? Messi, Mbappe, and Ronaldo with the brace. Destroyed Arsenal, destroyed them. Absolutely gone. Lucky Koulibaly's back from suspension because Chiellini is out for the next 2 weeks. All right, home game here against Sheffield United. You would think it is just a routine win coming up for us. but I hope the Blades don't screw us. The result is going to be 4-0. Again, what was I worried about? Modric of all players with the brace, Ronaldo and Messi getting on the scorer sheet as well. If anybody knows how to ruin a title challenge, it is Leicester City. Let's see what they do here. We're 15 games undefeated. We've got 23 to go, so we're almost at the halfway point. Leicester City at the King Power. How are we going to go? The score is going to be a 1-1 draw. All right, away against Southampton here in the 18th of December, nearing the January transfer window. Let's keep the run alive, I should say. It's, oh my God. What? I'm sorry, what? 2-0 to Southampton. The experiment's over. We were flying. We were absolutely flying. And we've just lost 2-0 here to bloody Southampton. Not Manchester United, not Chelsea, not any of the big clubs. Southampton. What? Are you telling me that a team filled with Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe, Neymar, all these ridiculous players, lost to goals by Vestergaard and Vokins? What in the world? Yeah, right. So, could a dream team go undefeated in the Premier League? No. So now, that's going to leave us, what, we went 15, 16 games undefeated. I'm going to simulate to the end of the season now, fellas, to see how the season ended up. See if this Southampton game was our only loss. But I'm actually shocked by that. I went into this game not expecting them to win at all. I thought it was going to be another 4-0 win. We beat Arsenal 4-0 2 weeks ago. We should have lost 3-0 to Southampton. That is... So before we had a look at our Premier League final standings, I wanted to look at the cup competitions. We ended up taking down Liverpool 2-0 to win the Carabao Cup, so at least we went undefeated in one tournament. And we also won the FA Cup 3-1 over West Ham, so we're going for the domestic treble if we ended up winning the Premier League. I mean, you'd like to think, given the fact that we were going for an undefeated season, that we would win the Premier League, but if we didn't lose any Premier League games, we ended up would have going invincible for the entire season, including the FA Cup and Carabao Cup, because we have won that tournament 3-1 over West Ham, destroyed Burnley on the way to the final, Nottingham Forest, Rotherham. We had a pretty easy run, except in the round 4 where we beat Liverpool 5-0. But anyways, we're going to take a look now at the Premier League. We lost 5 games. Wow. We have won the Premier League title here with Norwich, so we have done the treble, but in terms of our ultimate goal, which was to win the Premier League whilst going undefeated, going invincible, we have finished with 5 losses, which is a real shock to the system. Who got relegated? Any of the big teams? Liverpool almost got relegated, but it was Wolves, Sheffield United, and Burnley going down. But we have won the Premier League title here with Norwich. Unfortunately, not invincible. But lads, that is where we are going to conclude today's FIFA 20 career mode experiment. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like on the video. Also, if you have any other suggestions for experiments, challenges, just general video ideas, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. But fellas, most importantly, I hope you have a fantastic day. It has been JarradHD here. I am out. Peace.